The following chapters of this hair growth check-in include Bday Bashing, the Stage 7 hairstyle, the most epic hair growth time-lapse ever, and the 7-month measure. Enjoy! Righty ho! Welcome to month number 7. This is the first diary entry, and it's actually my birthday today. How exciting is that? If we look at the hair, I'm doing that thing again where I've overloaded it with mousse. So I noticed in my last check-in, I went, yeah, I overloaded it with mousse, and I'll show you what it looks like later, and I never did. So today, after I do my scrunch, I'm definitely going to be showing you that. But yeah, it's looking nice and curly. I've done my little finger coiling, and it actually looks really nice in the end. So last weekend, I went to my sister's 30th birthday. She turned 30, and we went out to this place in the middle of nowhere. I've got quite a bit of drone footage actually to show you, but my hair looked really good that time, and I did this exact same method. So that's exactly what this should turn out like. And that's pretty much it for the first check-in. It's happy birthday all round. So I'm just on my way to work now. It's Tuesday. I'm having an under the radar birthday. Pretty much I'm just going for dinner with my mum tonight at Italian, and I think it's going to be amazing. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you shortly once I scrunch my hair, okay? Bye. Oh my God, I just did my fucking hair scrunch, like from my hair this morning of overdoing it with the mousse, and I didn't realize that I was actually making a time lapse, not a video. So I was sitting there explaining it, and it was just taking a photo every couple of seconds the whole time. But anyway, this is the final result. As you can see, my curls are still really nice and together. I'll actually, right now, I'll just show you what the time lapse looked like, because I did catch the transformation. It was very stiff, very tinsely and crunchy. And then after my scrunch, it's gone all nice and beautiful like this. So here's that now. And voila! There was a lot of explaining in there. I was just probably unnecessary explaining. It's probably better I got a time lapse. But the moral of the story is lots of mousse and letting the cast set really does make a difference. I mean, there's always going to be loose stragglers or little flicky outy bits, but compared to what my hair looks like when I'm not having any product in it or don't have product in it, this is epically put together. So yeah, I love it. Cool. All right. I'm off to the gym now, and I'm probably going to trash my hair, but that's okay. At least I got it for the tube, you know? Bye. Okay, officially, we need to get that fan out of here. Okay, now that that's been done, so officially, this is the hairdo for stage 7. Woo! This is my sweep back using only mousse and leave-in conditioner. And what I do is once I've applied the product, I comb it back with my wide tooth comb, this bad boy here. And after I've combed it back, I then just diffuse it in place so it all sits nice and beautiful like this, and I have barely any movement just using mousse. It's amazing. Check it. There's so many things around me right now. Yeah, I'm obsessed. So yeah, there'll definitely be a routine coming for that, or a tutorial just after this check-in goes live. I really, really like this. And when I find a routine that's nice and simple and easy, I definitely stick with it and like use it as my Bible, because quick and simple is what I need. Which brings me to my next point and today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley. So you guys know, like my hair routines, I like my skin routine to be nice and simple, and Tiege Hanley are exactly that. They're the creators of uncomplicated skincare for men. Honestly, with all the hair routines and other routines like food, gym, all of that stuff, the last thing I want is more complexity, so that's why I find them a really good option. And depending on what skincare system you choose, it'll come in a little box like this with step-by-step instructions on how much to use and when to use it, and literally it takes less than 5 minutes. In fact, I actually have fun with my skincare now. I really look forward to exfoliator day. It only happens twice a week, but the exfoliator scrub that comes in the level 1 system that I get, it not only like gets all the gunk out of my pores, but it leaves this really nice cooling sensation that I've tried to describe in many other videos talking about Tiege Hanley. It's bloody amazing, and I wish I could describe it better, but in short, I'm obsessed with it. Also, just some other perks while we're here. After you get your 12th box of Tiege Hanley, you also get 10% off all their products for life, which is bloody amazing. Also, any Tiege members that live inside the US will get free shipping straight to your door. And if you live outside the US, you can still get your product shipped to you for a very, very small fee. So it's great and affordable for everyone, not only for the price of the product, but the shipping is good as well. And because Tiege are sponsoring this video today, they're offering you guys a very special deal. All you have to do is click the link in the description box to get started for 25 bucks, and you'll receive a free gift with your first box, all right? You can thank me later. Now, let's get back to this check-in. Hello hair growth fam. So I just wanted to check in today, approximately, well, exactly actually 206 days after the big chop. What? It actually, you know what? I'm not sure. I kind of look like a Who from Whoville. I've probably on record had the most bad hair days ever lately due to my little friend called I Can't Be Fucked. Now, I've just been relying a lot on my hat lately because lots has been going on, like always, but as my hair's getting longer and I'm like, as my hair's getting longer, it's taking a little bit longer each week to style and do and play around with. So I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm like, do we do it? Don't we do it? Or nah, let's just go. Like, chuck a hat on it and here we go. And when I do wear a hat, it's really flattening it out. Like, there's hardly any curl as opposed to what you've been seeing in most of these other check-ins. So this is just like straight out of the shower this morning, chuck a hat on, off we go, let's do it. Apart from checking in with my Whoville hair, I wanted to just give a massive shout out to Josh Hudson from the Facebook group. So in our Facebook group, Man Buns and Mains, if you haven't joined yet, the link will be in the description box for you. It's all about getting guys through the awkward stages of, from having short hair to long hair, and also just celebrating long hair in general. The thing that I wanted to mention about Josh was he just released a post in the Facebook group not long ago about his 5-year hair growth time lapse, okay? So Josh's 5-year transformation is pretty wowza, and I remember probably about 2 years ago, I did one of those videos where I did reacting to amazing hair growth time lapses, and he was actually featured in the last one that I did in 2019, I think it was. Yep, October 28, 2019. But at that time, it was only a 3-year period that he had been growing his hair out. So now it's been another 2 years and he's been documenting it this whole time. And the transformation, even from like 2 years ago to now, is just crazy. So we're actually gonna go and just pay tribute to this time lapse again, like the whole 5 years in total. And if you guys want to go and check Josh's channel out after watching this video, the link to that will be in the description, and I will put a card to this exact video that we're about to watch now, so you can see the time lapse for yourself. Without further ado, let's go over to my computer screen. Just give me 2 seconds. All right, I believe we are on. Sorry, I was just on my own video. This is the video that I did a couple years back featuring him. So if we go to, I think he was hair growth time lapse number 3. Yeah, so this is his 3-year one. Okay, I might actually, just to avoid copyright, I'll put my own music over the time lapse part. And what we'll do is we'll go videos, 5-year hair growth time lapse. See, released 3 days ago. Here we go. Okay. We ready for his time lapse? Let's go. You know what I might do? Ooh. Stop. Why am I so bad at this? We'll put the volume down really low. And then, now we'll go. 3, 2, 1. Here's to Josh. I wish there was a date somewhere so we could see like what part in time we were at. Holy moly. His curl pattern's so beautiful, and so is the color. So jealous. Oh, no. See, just like got more mature in the face. You can see it. Wow. Now we're getting the beard. The facial hair coming on. Whoa. Hang on. May 30, 2021, 5 years of growth. Holy heck! Look at that.
Hey guys, it's me, Josh Hudson, and I've been recording a hair time lapse for the last 5 years or so.
Cool. There you go. If you guys want to go and watch the rest of that video, Josh does touch a little bit on a few questions that he commonly gets asked. Really cool, actually. And for people like me who are, on their way back to growing long hair, I find this stuff super inspirational. And I'm like honored to have people that are putting work in like this. Like to take a photo over 5 years of your transformation, that is a huge deal. So I really love the fact that we've got people putting that kind of work in the group. And I'm even doing it myself at the moment. Like every day, my little setup behind this phone, I've got my camera set up and I'm taking photos every single day from when I had a 0 to this, and it's actually a really cool experience. Sometimes I do forget, and yeah, you gotta like take your hat off to this kind of work because it's pretty cool. So yeah, Josh, thanks so much for posting that in the group and keeping us inspired. You've definitely helped keep me inspired and continue growing. I can't wait to see what year number 6 looks like. See how much you change or how much you grow. That's all I wanted to check in with this. It is Thursday where I am right now. So this video will be going live Monday coming, and I'm probably gonna film like the 7-month measure on Sunday, which will be the very last little touches that I'll do. I'll do like my final little check-in and review and show you guys exactly how much we've grown over the last month. Yeah, my old big buff head. I remember this hair. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next diary entry. Bye. Well, hello everybody. It's the end of the month and it's time for that part that we all love, where we check how much hair we've grown and reflect. So I'm just at home. I woke up not long ago. I feel a bit tired this morning for some reason. It's Sunday. This video is coming out tomorrow, and I'm in a mad flap to try and get it all ready to go. And this is what we've got for the end of, oh my God, can you see that big gray hair in there? Yep, that's how we definitely know I'm getting old. You know what? I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm gonna embrace that and go, grey hair's cool. All right, let's go have a look at the measurement and then we will be back. Ah, damn it. Well, this is not a result I was hoping for. Just pulled the tape measure out, the crinkly tape measure. Stuck one of my hairs down and we're looking at around 4.5 inches, which is not great. If I'm honest, I would have hoped for more. Well, I low-key wish I didn't just check that. So my hair roughly measured in at about 4.5 inches, which if we go off anything from last month, it was at 4.1. So I grew like a couple centimeters this month. It has definitely slowed down. It looks big today because I haven't tamed it or done anything. This is just out of bed hair. But yeah, I definitely haven't made much progress this month, and I guess that's just part of the whole gig. Some months you have winners, some months you have losers. So this month is definitely a loser, and you get a grey hair here and there. Oh well, we'll see what the future holds, shall we? I'm still very committed to sticking in the game. I'm hoping that at least by a year I can put it up into a bun again. I'm just like fingers crossed on that. Can you cross your fingers for me as well? Because I really need that. Oh, just quickly too. So I forgot to elaborate on how that bloody dinner party went that I went to. Remember how I was freaking out about my hair not looking good? And I was like, what are they gonna think? Well, so previously in this check-in, I did my curly sweepback style, right? I came across that style for the first time that night that I went to go to that dinner party, and I was sitting there thinking like, how am I gonna make this hair work? Because like, I didn't feel comfortable going with big curly hair. I wanted to make a good impression. I had all these like feelings and I was like, what am I doing? So I ended up just going with that curly sweepback style, and I got so many compliments actually. Nobody said anything about my hair looking funny, awkward, or nobody gave me weird looks. I actually got so many compliments on it being really full and really beautiful and it looking really nice. So there you go. Just when you think all odds are against you, they're really not. You just got to have the cheat codes and then you can win. It's bloody brilliant. But yeah, I had a really, really good time that night. Lots of good conversations, had some beautiful beers, beautiful dinner, and yeah, my hair turned out great. So I just wanted to fill you in on that and let you know how that went. I think the main reflection of this month has been turning 28. The sheer fact that my 20s is like 2 years away from being over kind of when I thought about it, I freaked out a little. I was like, what do you mean? Like, I've been in my 20s for so long, and I guess being in your 20s, you've got all your youth, you're young, you don't really have to have all the responsibility. And then I don't know what it is, it just feels like as I'm approaching 30, I should be getting my shit together more or something like that. There's just this feeling hanging over here. And I've spoken to a few people that are, you know, well into their 30s now, and they say that they had the same thing. It's kind of like a life reflection. And I guess like there's not really much that I would want to change. I think probably I'd want to travel more just in this last 2 years. It sucks that the pandemic is like a thing that's preventing that, but that can't really be helped. I mean, like everybody's in the same boat. It's just been a real like life reflective moment, and just weird stuff. Like my sister, all in this month as well, she got proposed to by her boyfriend. She turned 30. Like having those realizations, you're like, shit, we're really getting on. And it actually, again, it's another one of those things that when you think about it, it brings you back down to earth, and you're kind of like, phew. Well, I'm really glad I can appreciate where I'm at right now, because I'm still in my 20s right this minute. So, and right in this minute is the only place that I can enjoy stuff. So that's kind of how I've got to look at it going forward, I think. I also think as well, that whole feeling of like, oh, I should have my shit more together. It's another one of those things where I might tend to compare myself to externals that I'm seeing, and forgetting that everybody has their own sort of journey that they have to go along. And, you know, some people do have it all figured out by 28. Some people never figure it out. And then some people take a little bit longer. So really to compare yourself against somebody else's version of 28 is kind of stupid, I think. So I'm just gonna make my own version of 28 and just enjoy what I've got in this minute. That's my wise words for the month. I hope you guys are all hanging in there on your hair growth journeys. Thanks so much to Joshua Hudson for submitting that time lapse. I cannot wait to do mine. He's inspired me so much more. Make sure you let me know how you're going with your hair growth journeys in the comment section below. I will at some point, if time permits, in the next week, sit down and film that curly sweepback that I did in the second diary entry of this video. So stay tuned for that. It's actually been one of my favorite ones to wear throughout this month, even though I've only worn it like maybe a handful of times. And the cap has pretty much done the rest, but yeah, that's it. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you next month. Bye.